Go through here. It's been a while since I made a video, but got a ton of mail here from the past week or two. I always just take my mail and put it into a bin. I like to open most of it on camera, just in case something's not shipped up to the standards that most of us expect. So let's start it. This was a cheap card, but a pretty neat looking card. Reggie Wayne, Bowman Chrome 2007 Orange Refractor. He's a Hall of Famer. It's out of 25. 1 of 25 at the top there. Starting off with that. I'll just go through here. I'll do maybe 15-20 minutes worth of packages. Let's see, that isn't that mine. That's my brother's card. We have got Ahmed Rosario, Bowman Chrome Prospect card. Get it out of here. Mets shortstop prospect, $5 shipped. Can't really beat that. That's kind of a neat card. This set came out, I think it's been out like 2 months now, certified. Boxes were like 90 when it dropped, and now they're like 75. It might even be more. I just haven't thought that it's worth breaking at this point. 50-55 range, then I will get into it. I know, yeah, same seller. This card's even cooler. It's a Ricky Williams Fabric of the Game /49 with a sweet patch from when he was on the Saints. But he's an intriguing target. He's kind of like a boom or bust project player. He actually went to high school about an hour and a half from where I live, so I always like to compare him to Calvin Johnson, but come on, he's not as fast as Calvin Johnson. Javier Baez, who I think he's got a bright future. I think the Cubs are gonna give him more and more playing time. And this was a blue refractor to 115. It was like $7 or $8, so really cheap. It's on card. It's a rookie. I don't know. Just been having a lot of fun buying singles. Obviously, I miss breaking boxes, and I've still got an account with a couple of sites that do wholesaling. But I'm just kind of paying the fee to be on the site and not really getting any product. So I don't know how much longer I'll be a member. I just kind of feel like I'm wasting money. It's like I'm kind of waiting for some 2015 products to be worth it to me. And I just kind of, there's nothing out there now. Topps Finest comes out this week. Here's another Vic. You guys have seen this one probably 100 times, but it's the SPX Blue to 250. And these are always 35 to 50 if you're looking to ever pick one up. Pretty iconic card. This is a PSA 7, 5, or 8. It's got white everywhere. So I'll probably just keep this the way it is and not try to force it. Awesome player. Amari Cooper. This is a Donruss 2015. And it's just a little red parallel. It was like $2, maybe 3 shipped. So I just like that rated rookie. That's classic to me. Another envelope. Here's an Alcides Escobar. This is, I think, Topps Update Black to 64. Really cool card. Another one. This card's sick. Jamaldo's SPX. Out of 2000. I've talked about this card many times back in the day. It was 150 to 200, I believe. It'd be cool if you could use therapy. You can go back like 10 or 15 years and just see what some of the old cards went for. But I know this card was well ahead of its time. The numbering tie, but keep in mind they didn't make 50 different sets like they do now. So really cool card. Probably not a Hall of Famer, but still a really good career. I think that was like $6. That's filth. I can't remember how much this was. It wasn't cheap, but even though his team's undefeated, his numbers were way down. But back when I was a kid, back in 1998, I got a couple boxes of this stuff for Christmas and pulled the Moss to 250. I'll have to do a cards and stories on that one. But this card looks so cool. These Row Zero cards they're also well ahead of their time, I think. I think they should bring these back. It's the 250, which back in 98, that's a really low print run, considering his SP Authentic Future Watch is 1998. And this is a gem mint one, so this is just a card to hold on to. Really cool card. And of course it's slabbed already, so you don't have to worry about something chipped or creased. Just a Calvin Johnson Finest Base. This was like $3. Just a nice card, simple. 2007. And then some Donruss Space cards. This card's actually kind of cool. Neat looking. I never did break any of that Donruss stuff. This is cool. This is a Calvin Johnson. Where's it numbered at? Is it not numbered? I thought this was numbered. Guess it's not. Okay, there, at 25. 3 different swatches, and the artist looks like just kind of like a bronze background. This is Ultimate Collection 2007. I like the photography on this one. I think the overall design on this card is really cool. I still think Upper Deck makes the best design cards. Obviously, they've had their problems in the past, but so have all the companies, This is a bulky one. Yeah. Great shipper. Be careful with this, I don't want to scratch the case. See if we can slide this thing out of here. Oh, that is sick. It's a PSA 8, but favorite player growing up. And this is another one of those Row Zeros. But this is I believe it's the Legacy, yeah. Showpiece. This is 1998, 14 of 100. I actually like how they do the 14 of instead of just 14 dash. I think that looks cool. And this was like $90. These are really expensive cards, and it's probably a candidate for me to snap and send back in and try to get an 8.5 or 9, just because. Just looking at it quick, it looks pretty damn good to me. So PSA 8, that's a Legacy Collection Row Zero Griffey. Badass card. And it was shipped tremendously too. I got a lot more to get through. Two of my favorite players of all time. Man, that's a weird way to ship a card. It's not even in a case. It's just taped down. Breeze and Vic. Yeah, it's 2003 playoff honors, but it's got, I think those are game used little swatches. And it's numbered to 150. I thought that was a cool card. Like, I think it's showing the jersey they took it from. So, cool card for like $3. And this was like $5 shipped, so I wonder if this is game used actually. Yeah, game used. So he must have used this during the 2000 season at Vatek out of 1,000. It's weird because all the rookies in this set didn't have a game used jersey, but they weren't numbered to 1,000, and Vic's did. So just kind of a little tidbit from 2001 Pros and Prospects. I opened this one up earlier. This is an absolute disgrace. This is exactly how the cards came out. This is how they came out. If you look closely down here, bottom right corner, you see that it's creased across the bottom. And the top's got a little ding. This is how they came. So I just left them exactly how they came. And the top's prime's not as bad, although it is kind of, the corners are definitely not in the shape they would have been if it would have just been properly secured. So, this guy's a power seller, so I have to wait like 7 days to do anything about it, so I just put this one to the side, kind of deal with that, see what he wants to do about that. Maybe I'll send him out a complimentary roll of tape. I like to do that sometimes for people who don't like to use tape. It avoids so many problems. This is Exquisite Collection Breeze, and this is just a base card, but I really like the design, and I like when the print runs are low on these base cards. 2007, so second year with the Saints. Pretty cool. Keep them rolling. That's filthy. This is one of the coolest cards. 2007 SPX. I've graded a lot of these over the years. It's not impossible to go to 10, but it is very tough. And this is just a beautiful looking card. The auto's a 10. It's barely inside the little square. Keys to look at on this set, if you guys ever do buy 2007 SPX, is just the top edge. Just take a look at that foil, and then all your chipping comes on the back with this black border and this blue. So just kind of look at those corners. I'm just going to look at it real quick. There's a little white there, a little white there. Overall, this card looks like a nice PSA 9. So, satisfied there. This card was pretty sick. It was only like $30. I just thought it was cool because it was already slabbed 9.5. And it's got 3 pieces of bat and then a jersey, which I think is game used too. His strong hands and violent torque create massive power to all fields. And this is 2004 Museum Collection Harper. Badass card. Plastic set. This is cool. This is a second year card. Yeah, 2002 Upper Deck SPX Signatures Breeze. The auto is probably a 9. It's going outside there a little bit. This is something I would grade in a PSA Bolt for $5.50. The odds are that it's going to get a 9 or 10, so it's definitely worth it. And that's a cool little card. SPX 12. That was kind of a weird year for players. Not many players panned out. Portis was on fire for a while, but you know how it goes with tailbacks. His stuff was crazy. his first 2 years, and then they just kind of went down every year. Some base cards. This card's awesome. This is 99 SP Authentic Players Inc. Edgerrin James on-card auto. Not numbered, I don't believe, but look at the photography. It's awesome. It's something like $12. Probably another good candidate too. I like buying cards that I think can have a good chance of grading out well, because you know, you get good grades, it adds value to what you buy. Alright, I'm gonna do one more. Don't let this drag out too much. This is the last one. This is a Correa. This is 15 Heritage, and I don't know if it's an SP even, but it's numbered to 999, so it's numbered pretty high. But it was still like $10 because that's just Correa. He's got hobby. So I thought we saw some cool stuff in this Monet. I've still got a lot left in the bin, but I don't like the videos getting. I think 20 minutes gets too much. So this is 16. So hopefully you guys saw some cool stuff. I'll be back with some more ideas coming up here for the channel just to keep it going. So take care, guys. Later.